Well, good morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. As you can tell, I'm up high. I just love coming up here and looking out this window, looking at the big trees. And, just got back in, and it began to look like a jungle out there. Nah, not quite that bad. But anyway, wanted to update y'all. I think the video just got uploaded where I did the closet. Give me some comments if you like it, what else I could do to it. I looked at some of those baskets today to put stuff in and put up on the shelves, but it's a little pricey to go there, so we won't go there yet. But I wanted to show y'all what I've been doing, and as you can see, there's part of a curtain, and there's another curtain. And let me turn on the light. Maggie's downstairs, and I'll show y'all. Oh, wrong switch. Anyway, so I ordered some drapes. These were them. Well, I thought I was getting a deal. I mean, it's 48 inches wide, but I thought when I was ordering, it was 2 panels coming with the set. And I had the whole thing covered up. And you can see it's like a cedar color. It's a little darker shade of that right there. And I had the whole window covered up. So it leaves, I'll just show y'all, curtains. If I can pull it and then pull these back. It left just a little bit. I can't get it pulled all the way over because of the curtains. But anyway, it left about 1 inch on each side that it really didn't cover up the window all the way. So I stopped by Dollar General on the way home from church this morning. I'm trying to get it back. There we go. This morning, and just got some clear, like whatever you call them, shears. 84 inches. Well, that drape's 84 inches, and it's a tad bit longer, but it'll do. Because when I really want to put out the sunlight, I can move the shears to the side. And I just kind of like the little leaves. I think it looks pretty. It's got a little gold tint to it, which kind of ties into the carpet. Okay, let's get to it. I spent most of yesterday down in the shed cleaning again. I got the stereo out. I got to go down there today and try to find the speakers to see if it's going to work. There's one wire, and I don't think it goes to the stereo, that the mice have almost chewed. I found more pictures and some picture frames, pictures of the girls. And so I cleaned all this up, and I'll show y'all you can see the curtains downstairs, and ran into some of the same problem. So I ordered them from JCPenney's online. They were having a sale. She said, buy one for $60, get 2 free. Well, Linda didn't read like she should have read, and it was only 1 panel. So I had to get a little. Let me turn on the light so y'all can really see them. I got some candles burning. Had to get, which I was going to put the shears up anyway. So the drapes, and this is kind of funny because I didn't even think about it, but the drapes tie into the blue that's on the couch. And I just opened them up when I came in, but they work really well. And then you can pull this and push that, and this can cover and darken the whole window. No, they're not the same length, but I'm not worried about that. And they work. So it takes out most of the light and looks really good. So that's what I've been doing with that. I've been cleaning more stuff. I carried more stuff up here, cleaned it. Show y'all all my little chest pieces. I got them all washed and all the little felts came off the bottom. So I got to figure out what I want to get to put on the bottom. I have some of these little things, but I know I don't have enough, and I don't know if they'll be too big, but those chest pieces go on the chessboard that's right there. That is there. Needs to be cleaned up. Found a bunch of my candle stuff. I told y'all I used to sell party light, and I found my picture. This is the picture I've been looking for. I found this one, and I don't know if y'all noticed it. The Texas Longhorn one, got that up, and my stained glass. So I've got to figure out a way. It'll fit inside there with about 1/4 of an inch on each side. I've got to figure out a way how to get it up there and stay permanently so it doesn't fall. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I've got another one that my sister gave me, and it's red. So it's in the trailer, but I figured since I was putting blue curtains down here, I'd put this one in this window, and it looks really nice from outside too. So yeah, I've been hanging up a little bit. Oh, and got the secretariat in, got everything. It's all been I don't know if I can open it with one hand, maybe if I get it in the middle. It's all been cleaned. Everything been scrubbed down, cleaned, beeswax put all over it, even in the drawers I put beeswax because it's all wood. It's an old Roy Hill, and it was heavy, and I had to enlist the help of my neighbor, Miss Vicky's church friend that lives up across the road that comes over and helps her all the time to help me get it in the back of the truck. I don't know what I thought. I had all the drawers out and they were getting stuck. So I put beeswax even on the wood. So if y'all have any recommendations to see how hard they get to make them a little bit easier to pull out. The chair that goes with that is up at Mother's. I got the lamp brought down. Everything's coming together. This has been shampooed. The couch has been shampooed. I got Mother's upholstery cleaner and came down here and just cleaned everything. Like I said, I'm going to take a piece of one of the arm things, and all this has been washed, and cut a piece and then stitch up that little hole right there. And I ordered some more. It's kind of got a picture of it's bluish and got a cowboy on a bronc that it's, I think, a yard of material that I'm going to make new arm covers and a seat cover to go over here and all this. I think it'll tie in well with it. But Jack cleaned up really good. It was dirty. It was dirty. I couldn't believe how dirty that the couch actually was, but this was dirty. You know when your upholstery machines are good, when the water you pour out is almost black. That was the chair. But it's clean. It still looks like I could have got some of this out, but the new thing that the upholstery material I'm going to put is going to be covering this, all the old stuff anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And trying to think what if I did anything else. got that curtain up, and then got a curtain rod. I took it in the bathroom, and I may go ahead and do that before I go down to the building. But I got a curtain rod for in here to put on that little window. No, it's not the same, which I can always take the ends off of that and just paint them black. But that's got that. Got some shelves I need to put up over here. I'm trying to wait until the dryer, they come back and get this finished. If this was finished, I could be living in here. That's the only reason I haven't went and got my bed. And yeah, the closet's working fine for now, but I was looking at, you know, other containers that I could put things in, like sheets and stuff like that, so I can access them from here. I do have 2 big drawers under my bed that I could use. I found some more of my racing caps. I found a lot of stuff. Found some of my golf stuff. There's a picture of me when I was in the golf tournament at work, where I worked. More books, found more books. So, and my hardware stuff's still here. I still got to fix my door. It's still back there. Oh, and I found my shoe carrier. So, got that up. But there are some things, it's funny, the more stuff that I unpack, that I realize that I'm still missing stuff. Got my other little wood scene that goes around my candle holders, and then I found this candle holder. Y'all can see it. It's a mother and her cubs, and I put that up there. And I think I showed y'all getting all this situated and got my ducks. So this is, I guess, the wildlife bathroom. But I think I'm going to get that curtain hung. Oh, and one other thing. I almost missed it. My son made this flag for me after he got out of the Navy. And I need to put a back on it. I've got the stars to put on it. I painted it. He just made it for me. And if you turn around, you can see it's a secret compartment. So I need to put, and I've got some of the material out there, put a back on it and hang it up. And I'm thinking about putting it right there. Y'all tell me what you think. Anyway, it's so you can, you know, hide your pew-pews, and I would think that would be a good place for it. The only thing is, it's magnetic, and I haven't found the magnetic opening. I set it where it stays unlocked, but if I'm actually going to have a pew-pew in here, I want it to lock. So I'll find that too. And some of my Indian stuff. I have, and what made me think about this is I found these holders, and it's like a piece of granite or something that with the Indian chief painted on it that used to sit on this, and that reminded me yesterday that I haven't seen it. And I got some of my other signs, Gone Roping, Got Milk, Linda Ray. That's when I used to make some of my Indian designs. I stuck that skull in there for now, and I did get one of my hangers up. I figured that is a good place for it. And then I hung Colton's picture up from when he was in the Navy, and there's his squad. Yep, here's a fire attack. And then Keith, when he graduated the Marines. So I think those both look real good there. I think I'm going to put that skull head up above them. And I may leave that one there, but as you can see, I found my other And this is a 3-wick candle holder. Found this in there, down in the thing. It matches the big one that's over there. So I may switch it up and put that one over here. But I kind of like it now because it's holding my skull head. So leave me some suggestions. I was going to hang it on the wall about right here, and then put the other one up there. Let me know what y'all think. And then there's my my Trail of Tears Indian made out of the pecan wood, and I painted this one. It's called Deliverance. So I've already rattled on. I think I'm going to hang drapes and then get down in the building. I've got a load of trash on the side by side of stuff that I'm taking out of boxes, repacking as I go, putting, getting it all out of the paper. I think I've got another cabinet, my sewing machine, and then another little table that has 2 little stools with it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just anything that's wood, it's going to get out of that building because it's just running the wood. And my sewing machine is in an old case, and I have plenty enough room, and I think that I'm going to set it right over here because there'll be plenty enough room here for it, not in the way if I decide to hang the TV or my desk over here, and just get it cleaned up and get it out of there. So yeah, there's my old farmhouse picture. So this room in here will have farmhouse pictures out there. I can't wait to get the frames for the ones that are laying here. And as you can see, this is the one that I had laying out where it's flattening a canvas, and it kind of ties in with that one right there. That one will be framed and go in here. And then the three that are up laying underneath here are an old barn, a windmill, and a cow. And there's 3 of them, and they go together. And they'll go going up the stairs. And then there's my other little one up there. So I don't know what's going over here. Haven't decided yet. Probably that picture right there. That picture right there will probably go right there. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good Sunday. I'm going to get these curtains hung, and see what I can get into. My sister's going to come down after she gets back from the store, and yeah, I just wanted to catch y'all up, let y'all know, still working, and a little bit at a time. And this rug, you can see, as soon as the dogs lay on it, they get hair. So it's very easy to keep clean. You just run the vacuum over it, and it's good. So I'm going to pick y'all up later to see exactly what I get done, or what I don't get done. So we'll see y'all after a while. Junior's checking everything out. Junebug's still in here. Well, I'm back. Didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I did get a few things done. I got some of the stuff put up my arm wall, tore my little clock apart. I need to get this new piece, so it'll work. And I'm trying not to step on Maggie because she's over here. Whoop. Let me just step around Maggie. But I went ahead and hung both the skull head and the buffalo skull. Got those up. And I think they look okay. Leave me a comment what y'all think. Also, I had the big collar up. As you can see, I got my picture up. And I might have should have dropped it down just a little bit more. But as you can see, that hole right there underneath. That's where the back of the collar and those, it hangs from right back here on this, but you still have this much coming up, so they were hitting about here, so I could have probably dropped that down another 4 inches, but it turned out really good, and I had the collar up. See that hoe? But I didn't like the screw that I have in there, and I have a big hook that has a encasement thing that I can put in there. But yeah, there's my old cowboy picture. But I didn't like how it was, and of course I had a anchor thing in there, but I didn't like it, so I took it down. Been eating a lot of potato chips. I got some of that cleaned up. My sister came and stayed and looked at everything because she hadn't been over here, and I put one of the little things up there above that door. I think that was the only door that didn't have anything above it. Slowly getting this cleaned out. Got 2 more pictures and got the other big TV, the wall mount. And I found the stand. I found the stand to my TV, which, you know, the internet reception in here gets a little foggy, and I usually use my hotspot in the RV anyway, so at least I've got it powered on. It's got a Roku stick on it. I just couldn't get a connection to work with it. Plus I've got some coming in, and I hung that little curtain, and I went and dug some more things out for toilet paper holder and some towel things. I'll probably put this right over here so it can hold some hand towels, and I might put that one up there, but I don't know if I even use it. But it was some that I had, and I figured I'll put them to use. So that's about, plus feeding the animals and stuff. My sister was down here for quite a while, so we just kind of talked and hung out, and I showed her the pictures. We went upstairs and looked at stuff, went through some more boxes, and got some stuff put up. So we are fixing to call it a day. As you can see, it's starting to get a little dark out there, and what I've been doing is pulling all the curtains closed, turning off this light, and I had to put out my candle. This light, and you can see how dark it gets, but I still have my night lights, and I did not cover up the one underneath the desk. And then setting this light, it's got 3, there's low, medium, high, off. So, and leaving this light on, which is pretty cool, because now it's showing the buffalo skull, but I had to turn off the ceiling fan. And yeah, that's about all we got accomplished today. And I think tomorrow there's a possibility that we have some storms, and it's already cooling off again. But if you like the content, there's Milo. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please come over and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And I didn't show y'all, but I got a hibiscus that is getting ready to bloom to replace the one that died in the other thing. And hit the notification bell, so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And yeah, just more cleanup. Me and my sister went down in there, and I've got about, I think, 5 more boxes to go through and rearrange and figure out exactly how I want to do things. But Milo, He's checking us out. But anyway, I hope y'all had a wonderful Sunday, and we will catch y'all on the next one.